News just into us, everybody. A jury in New Mexico deciding social media giant Meta violated state law there in this landmark lawsuit over child sexual exploitation and user safety, ordering Meta to pay $375 million in damages. Meta saying in a new statement, quote, "We respectfully disagree with the verdict and will appeal. We work hard to keep people safe on our platforms and are clear about the challenges of identifying and removing bad actors or harmful content. We will continue to defend ourselves vigorously, and we remain confident in our record of protecting teens online." I want to be clear here. This comes as a jury is also still deliberating in a separate trial against Meta and Google in California. And it has been 8 days so far of deliberation in that trial. I want to go now to Misty Marris, who's standing by for us on this. I mean, this was 7.5 hours of deliberation. We got 8 days in Los Angeles with a separate social media trial that could certainly set a lot of precedents when it comes to online usage of social media, right? And what is and is not okay, and what social media, for instance, platforms are responsible for in protecting their users. But with that, let's put that aside for a moment. Let's talk through what the jury is saying in this trial out of New Mexico.
So these are all really consequential for big tech and social media platforms. And it's really important to know the distinctions between these cases. So this was actually brought by the state of New Mexico through the Attorney General. And it's brought under a consumer frauds statute, which says you can't be deceptive and cause harm to consumers in the state. And the theory was, according to the Attorney General, that Meta, Instagram and Facebook were breeding grounds for sexual predators, and that they were willfully concealing these dangers from those consumers. The jury clearly agreeing and finding them liable. Again, this is civil, and to the tune of significant civil penalties,
wow.
which are $5,000 per violation. So that requires a showing of willful conduct, Yaz, which means that it was done purposefully for the point of maximizing profit.
So what do you make of the deliberation in all this? 7.5 hours here, but we're looking at 8 days so far in the social media trial in LA. And what do you think is taking so long in Los Angeles?
Well, so I think with this case, it was actually interesting. In New Mexico, there were tester cases. So there were fake profiles that were created by the Attorney General that were basically showing this exploitation that was presented to the jury. In Los Angeles, it's a little bit more complicated because you have two companies, right? You have Meta, you have YouTube, and the jury has to deliberate as if it were two separate trials. So they have to go through the analysis for each defendant, make a determination about liability, and then make a determination about damages. And something very telling at the end of yesterday, the jury came back with a question asking for guidance from the judge, saying, we're not all agreeing on one particular defendant. So it looks like that's what they're back at it today, deliberating, and we're still waiting for that result.
We certainly are. Don't get too far, Misty Marris, because you might come back for that at any moment. Misty Marris, for now, thank you.